Some of you guys are up in these clubs and bars with zero knowledge or experience on how to freaking act, man. And I figured I'm going to make a video and discuss this real quick just because I kind of want to get that information out somewhere, okay? So, how do you act in a club slash bar setting, okay? Couple things here. I'm not gonna list it like a 1 through 10 type of thing. I'm just gonna ramble on and give my experience on this shit because I have immense experience in this shit. Like, I probably have more experience in clubs and bars and shit and parties than the majority of human beings that have ever lived. And that's without being like rich and upper class. I've gone through stages where like in the beginning I'd be shy or whatever, but that quickly changed within probably the first month or so that I started doing it. But there's different kind of personalities that you see at places like this, so I just want to kind of lay them out here and kind of give you my take on them. The first guy you always see at these kind of places is the mean mugger, right? This guy will walk around the club just mean mugging everybody. And I went through a stage like that myself just because you're surrounded by threats in a way. Like, even so, just subconsciously you feel like you're surrounded by threats. You're surrounded by women judging you and other people are judging you. You develop this kind of attitude, especially in the beginning, where it's like maybe you and your friends are like standing in the corner with like a drink or something, and you're just mean mugging because you don't know how to act. You haven't really developed your personality enough to be able to just socialize in a strange kind of environment to where you're just comfortable and you're just acting like yourself, right? So you're just mean mugging the whole night, right? You've wasted the night. You go home and you've done nothing, right? You've stood there with a drink. You've been mean mugging all night, probably not talking to anybody new. And this is like one of the worst things you can do. This is one of the worst kind of people you can be when you're going out, man. You might as well just stay home at this point because you're just not doing anything, right? You're making you're now making everyone else uncomfortable, right? But the majority of people are used to that because, especially if you've been going out for a while, you see it all the time. So it becomes like a natural thing. Oh, there's the group in the corner. They're the guys mean mugging, like whatever. So that's the first kind of thing you want to stay clear from. Don't be that guy because it's not going to help you, especially with women or whatever you're trying to do in there. So the next thing I want to get into is the guy who buys way too many drinks for people, okay? I went through a little bit of this phase early on where I just want to buy drinks for everyone. I just want to keep buying, oh, shot. I got to get shot here, shot here, shot here. You're over you're just overdoing it. Like, most people, I'm going to admit this right here, most people can't hang with me personally, like drinking wise. So if I were to do this shit now, I would just fuck everyone up because no one be I went through phases, man, where I remember like buying rounds of shots, like 12 shots for a group, and within seconds of finishing, I'm like, all right, next round. Like, you are gonna break your bank account, bro. You're gonna break your bank account, and you're gonna get the wrong people who want to hang out with you, and the people you do want to hang out with you, they're not gonna want to hang out with you anymore because they don't want to freaking slam 30 rounds of shots over and over again. So try and keep that to a minimum. Don't be buying excessive amounts of drinks for everyone, and stop offering too much. It's almost clingy in a way. It just gets weird after a while. Just stay clear of that and you should be fine. So the next thing that I notice all the time are the men out there who take their girlfriends or wives or whatever it is and they are extremely, and I mean extremely, defensive of their women. Now, I get it, right? I get it. You want to defend your woman. You don't want anyone even looking at her, right? However, you did bring her to this club or bar setting. So you now have to deal with the fact that you put yourself and your girl in this situation. So don't be taking it out on everyone else who maybe a guy glances at your girl or whatever. You're going to now go fight that guy or intimidate that guy. Like you are in this setting and you have to deal with it. So you need to be man enough in a way to just say, hey, I brought my Lamborghini to the slums. There might be a few people who look at it. Maybe someone taps it. Whatever. Like, I'm not gonna lose my cool. Obviously, if somebody tries to freaking assault us or vandalize the car, then yeah, we're gonna get into it. But other than that, keep cool and keep calm, bro. There's no need to escalate ever unless you get escalated first. So always try to de-escalate situations. And that's the other thing I want to get into now is the fighting. I mean, I think in all my freaking 14 years of going out and raving in clubs and bars and shit, I've only ever had two, maybe one or two altercations like that. And I was extremely young. So not that it's an excuse, but you learn to, like, first of all, if anything were to happen at that place to the point where someone dies or someone gets permanently hurt in some way, you're fucked, right? You're fucked for life. Over what? Over some bullshit at a bar? Like, you have to kind of check your ego a little bit. Actually, check it a lot. Like, go in there with your personality and your confidence, but don't be so overly ego driven that a guy bumps into you and you just turn up at that point. So very, very risky thing. Try to avoid that shit if you can. And there's no need for me to get into drinking and driving. Everyone knows that shit. Or doing drugs and driving, whatever. My last subject matter on this would be something that probably a lot of you have done. I know I've done it in the past, where you're with a group of your friends, right? And let's say you hook up with a girl, right? It's like, it's not even midnight. You've all just showed up at the club. Your friends want to hang out with you, right? The group wants to stick together. And there's always that one guy who just disappears, man. One or two guys just, you come in and they're gone, right? They don't answer the phone. They don't text. I hate that shit. I hated it when my friends did it. And I myself only ever done that shit maybe a handful of times. Like, very, very rare did I ever come in and out like that. And just don't do it. Like, I know you want to hook up. I know that's kind of why you're there. But at least take your time and enjoy the night with your boys, right? That's just my opinion on the subject matter. But yeah, if you like this video, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is a brand new channel. I'm just experimenting right now. So comment down below. Hit that like, subscribe. I'm out of here.